So you're ready to get back to traveling, but the one thing you don't miss about the airport is those long TSA lines. By now you've probably heard about the two trusted travelers programs, but you want to know which one is the right fit for you. Getting past security as quickly as possible is fantastic, but you don't want to spend money on a program that probably isn't going to save you any time anyways. Let's cover these programs, who they're for, do you need them, and are they worth the cost? Hey travelers, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Guy, and on this channel, we give you the tools and techniques you need to say yes to more adventures and plan your dream vacation on any budget. Subscribe now so you don't miss any of our upcoming budget travel videos. Guys, I've been back traveling over the last month, and I have to confess, I'm feeling all types of rusty out there. The worst part is, while I've been road tripping for the last year or so, I forgot to renew my TSA Precheck, and I can tell you, without it has made a world of difference. I was quickly reminded of all of the benefits of TSA Precheck by having them stripped away from me right in front of me. More on that in a minute. So today we're going to compare the two trusted traveler programs, TSA Precheck and CLEAR. What are the benefits? How much do they cost? Are they worth it? And I'm going to help you decide which one you should get. Now, make sure you stick around until the end where I tell you how to get these programs for free or a greatly reduced cost. Okay, so TSA Precheck is a government administrative service that speeds up the physical process of moving through security at all of the airports. CLEAR is a privately owned corporation that speeds up checks on tickets, passports, visas, and other travel documents. Anyone who flies regularly knows that saving time on either of these can make a big difference on making the flight or not. So let's cover the main benefits of each program. Like I mentioned before, TSA Prechecks helps with the physical process of moving through security by skipping certain procedures at the airport. It's primarily designed for frequent flyers with an established history of safe travel. TSA Precheck members are assigned a unique number that marks them as frequent flyers, permitted to use express queues, keep their shoes on during security checks, and leave electronic items and liquids in their carry-on luggage, thus giving you faster times at security. This means that you can go in your own security line that typically runs about 2 to 3 times faster than the regular security line. However, even when there's no line, which happens in smaller airports, you can still save time and hassle by not taking off your shoes, belt, or taking things out of your bag. I typically travel with a full setup of camera gear, lenses, drones, computers, and more. Getting to keep each of those in my bag with Precheck is a great benefit. This is great alone, as I would work hard to pack the bag at home, and then it's a nightmare to put all that stuff back together when you're already stressed out for your flight.
I just got to security in TSA, only lasts 5 years, and I got my TSA 5 years ago, so did not go through Precheck. I had to go through the regular line, and I just remembered how much I hate doing that. Taking off your shoes and your belt, they went through every item of my bag, which is packed meticulously, and it just takes a lot of time.
What's cool about CLEAR is that it starts working even before you get to the airport. CLEAR lets you skip the queues at boarding gates and passport control desks by verifying the documents before the day of departure. By starting the process on passports, visas, and other documents early, the program speeds up the identity verification procedures so that you don't have to present them to any of the border agents. So how does this work? With CLEAR, you scan your identity documents at biometric hubs in the airport. So basically, you scan either your fingers or your eyes, and then they confirm your identity. Super quick, super easy. And this is going to remove the need to show your physical forms of identification. So when I'm doing this, I usually just keep my ID in my wallet. Once you've been identified, CLEAR ambassadors then direct passengers to the luggage scanners to continue with physical screening procedures just like normal. It's also worth mentioning that CLEAR has recently introduced a free plan that can be added to its standard program called Health Pass. And Health Pass is a free add-on service that makes it easier to share your test results and vaccination status with airport officials. And I'm really curious to see what requirements are going to come into place in the future and how much of a benefit this is going to be. The one benefit I see right off the bat is if you're planning on headed to Hawaii, then using Health Pass looks like a great benefit, as it'll make proof of your current status a breeze. CLEAR is accepted at places besides the airport, including sports arenas and concerts. This is a nice benefit that lets you skip the regular lines and get into your event faster. I know I always use this at Yankee Stadium, and I recently used this at Oracle Park for a Giants game. Let me know in the comments which one of these benefits are the most important to you. I'm kind of curious there. Now that we know what each program does, let's get into the cost of each program. A TSA Precheck membership costs $85 and it lasts for 5 years or $17 a year, making this an affordable service for many travelers. CLEAR, on the other hand, is priced at $179 per year per individual passenger. That's pretty pricey, especially compared to TSA Precheck, but there are some ways to reduce the cost. For instance, the American Express Green Card users can earn up to $100 of CLEAR credit every year, significantly reducing those expenses. Now, let's get into eligibility requirements and the application process for each of these programs. For TSA Precheck, it's open to passengers with a US passport or other proof of legal permanent residence. CLEAR is only available to adults who are 18 or older, and then also with the US passport or other proof of legal permanent residence. Becoming a TSA Precheck member is easy. First, complete a digital application form, then book an appointment at TSA Precheck enrollment facility located in probably one of your nearby airports. You'll be expected to attend a short interview and have your fingerprints taken. You'll also be subject to a background check. The results of the background check may take a few days to be processed, and then once you're approved, you'll receive your trusted traveler number in the mail or online shortly. Applying for CLEAR membership is a simple process, but it does require you to visit an approved facility in person. Most of the times you just do this in the airport. That's where everyone I know who has done CLEAR signs up for it. So the first step is to fill out a short online form. You do this right at the kiosk. Then you need to present yourself at one of the CLEAR customer kiosks. So again, this is a pretty simple setup where you walk into the airport, you go to a kiosk, all the information is right on the kiosk and you're approved in a couple of minutes. Appointments aren't needed. Just turn up with your valid ID documents, the same ones you would need to board your flight anyways. They'll take some quick biometric scans of your eyes and your fingerprints. And again, the process is super simple. I know several people, myself included, who walked into the airport, saw how long the regular line was, and applied for CLEAR on the spot, and were on their way past security in minutes. Another process that's super quick and easy is very gently smashing the like button and subscribing if you haven't already. It's proven to be the fastest way to save on all travel costs. Let's talk about the final verdict here. And well, in reality, this isn't much of a competition for me as I use both programs frequently. Each program helps you get past different parts of security checks process, and together it's a great combo. That being said, there are a few essential parts to consider. TSA Precheck is highly accessible, particularly when compared to CLEAR, which can only be used at around 50 airports. TSA Precheck is available at over 200 domestic airports and is recognized by over 70 airlines. You are much more likely to find a TSA Precheck facility whenever you're traveling. This doesn't mean that TSA Precheck is available at every airport. There are some locations that do not have the necessary facilities. But before getting either of these, I would make sure that the program was supported at my home airport, or else it probably wouldn't be worth the benefits. Cost is another key consideration here. TSA Precheck is already an affordable option and in most cases makes sense to purchase. CLEAR, on the other hand, is essentially a luxury purchase. At nearly 10x the annual cost, CLEAR isn't a slam dunk at full price. Earlier in the video, I did say there were ways to get the programs for free. Let's start with CLEAR first. CLEAR has several partnerships, including Delta and United. As a Delta Diamond Medallion member, my CLEAR membership fees are waived each year that I maintain status. For those who are Platinum, Gold, or Silver Medallion members, or if you hold the Delta Sky Miles American Express card, the price is only $109 a year. For other Delta Medallion members, the cost is reduced to $119. That means just for signing up for a free Delta membership, it will knock down the price $60 per year. That's a no-brainer. And United offers identical pricing for their similar tiers. And if you follow me on Instagram, then you might have seen my recent post about the benefits of selecting an airline and how they add up for people who travel frequently. If you didn't see that, make sure you head over there and see more of my travel adventures. And hey, just say hello. Another CLEAR partner is Hertz, which for their Gold Plus reward members, they can also get a discounted rate of $129 per year, which saves you $50 per year. There's also various 2 or 3 month free trials that you can get with a quick Google search. I know most of my friends started this way with a free trial that they could just get at the time right at the airport. And if you head to the airport, you might be able to get that trial as well. And if those weren't enough and you still want CLEAR to be entirely free, there's another new popular way that people are getting it, and that's by using the Platinum card from American Express, which as of earlier this year covers the full cost of the program in the form of a credit. Now, let's cover TSA, and we have to start with another trusted travel program. And so another popular trusted travelers program is Global Entry. Global Entry is also a government-led program that allows you to fast-track customs when returning home from an international trip. The full extent of that program and some of its competitors can be saved for another video, but the key thing to call out here is that you also get TSA Precheck included in the cost of applying for that program. So if it usually makes sense to get both at the same time. Global entry is $100, and just like TSA Precheck, lasts for 5 years. So for an extra $15, it makes sense for me to skip the queue when getting back from a long international trip. The other fantastic benefit here is that several credit cards will cover the cost of global entry and or TSA Precheck in the form of a credit. Now, there's a long list that does that, but my favorite cards that offer a global entry and or TSA Precheck credit are the Platinum card from American Express, the Capital One Venture Rewards credit card, and the Chase Sapphire Reserve. Each of those cards comes with an annual fee, but you can offset with the value you get from those cards. If you're interested in signing up for any of those cards, be sure to use the affiliate links below, as it helps me be able to continue to make this content for you guys. Okay, and if you're looking to learn more about my favorite travel credit cards and how to save more money on travel, check out this video here. Peace.